Hey guys, my name is Agustin.
And I'm Sabrina, and we're doing our presentation on Paolo's 54. So the manager and owner of this restaurant is Paolo Zoccola, who happens to be my dad, and this restaurant is located in Morrisville, North Carolina. So some history of Paolo's 54. So Paolo was born and raised in Naples, Italy. He moved to the U.S. when he was 17 years old to find work. And he worked as a pizza boy at a place called Elizabeth Pizza and became a manager after just 2 years. At 21 years of age, he bought his own pizzeria with a partner in New Jersey, and then he bought his own restaurant that was called Lurana's at the time in 2001. And in 2016, he renovated and renamed the restaurant to Paolo's 54 after himself. So I've worked with my dad a lot, and I've got to see his management style. And we asked him how he would describe his own management style. He said he was considerate, he treats others equally and with respect, he's flexible, and he leads by example. I definitely believe that he leads by example because he is a hard worker and is working upwards of 70, 80 hours a week. We asked him, what is the most difficult part of managing? He said dealing with different people and different personalities, learning to motivate employees when they make mistakes rather than just criticizing them, and taking his own criticism in a positive way instead of being defensive or deflecting. So his relationship with employees, we asked how important are interpersonal relationships with employees to you? And he said in a small business, it's important to listen to others' point of views. And he said being considerate of employees' feelings and understanding when they are going through a difficult time is very important. I've definitely seen him go out of his way to help his employees and make them feel more at home and help get them through a difficult time. We asked him, how do you handle conflict in the workplace? And he made it clear that misunderstandings and conflict will naturally occur in a workplace. And he suggests that approaching the person quickly and hearing their point of view first before making any assumption is the best route to take before an issue gets out of hand. And maintaining a stable environment by having predictive schedules and consequences for behaviors that are not acceptable between employees.
So he explained to us how he improves productivity and performance in his restaurant. So we asked him what strategies you use to improve the productivity and performance with your employees. He ensures that employees taste the items before they sell it to the guests, so they can explain the dishes if the guests have any questions. He praises his employees more than he criticizes them, so they can stay motivated and happy in his restaurant. He also likes to host team meetings on a monthly basis where concerns can be addressed and they can just talk about it. He is able to work with employees' schedule. If they need days off, he's able to give them days off so they can come back more motivated and happy. He also offers rewards for selling food items. For example, if they sell 5 appetizers or desserts, he offers them a free dinner, which makes them more motivated to come back. So, as like every restaurant in this industry, he also has a disciplinary action. So, he starts off if one of his employees or employees have an issue, he gives them 2 verbal warnings for infractions. He allows them to explain his or her actions, and hopefully they don't continue doing it. If they continue having issues, he starts to reduce their hours. And then lastly, if they don't improve on their actions, he terminates the employee. So the challenges and rewards. So he explains one of his challenges, which is competition. The Triangle is a fast-growing area, and new businesses are popping up at a very fast rate. So he explained to us that about 20 restaurants opened up in the past 4 to 5 years. For him to be able to continue having guests come back to his restaurant, he has to compete, and which can be very difficult. So he has to come up with new dishes, specials, whatever, like desserts to keep them to come back. And sometimes that can be a lot of pressure on his shoulders. But the reward from that is being his own boss. He has the freedom to organize his restaurant as he sees fit, and he has the opportunity to be creative in his own way. His advice to other managers for the ones who want to open their own business. He says number one is to be humble, which is the most important thing. Get used to working long hours because working short hours will never get you anywhere. And three, don't try to find the easy way out. Uh, Working hard, not taking shortcuts is the most effective way of being successful in this industry. And keep your staff motivated. And also, lastly, be the example and set the standards. And thank you for listening to our presentation. Hope you guys enjoy.